You're back here with me, Jaron, and that was Now and Then by Jaron. Check out that tune and all of the other music played on the podcast this week on the Odilla 2022 playlist on Spotify, and that's spelled Odilla. So let's go ahead and get into this week's artist spotlight, and the spotlight this week is shining on indie pop rock duo I'm Not a Blonde. So this duo hails from Italy, and their most recent EP, This Is Light, is actually the second chapter to their Welcome Shadows EP, which they released last year. But in a note on their Instagram, I'm Not a Blonde called the This Is Light EP. They called it, and I quote, "The other face of us, the one representing positive thinking, optimism, hope, fun, and a lighthearted vision of the future." So y'all, this first tune that I'm going to play from the record, from the EP, is actually my favorite song from the EP, and it's titled Special. And I absolutely love the driving guitar lines on this record, and I love that sing-along melody in the chorus. I hope y'all love it too, but let's go ahead and jam to Special by I'm Not a Blonde. I just love how feel good that song is. That was Special by I'm Not a Blonde. So this next tune is the most recent single from I'm Not a Blonde, and it definitely sounds like that backing tune for your favorite TV drama is definitely giving underlying TV track, but it's titled Speak Loud. And speaking on the inspiration behind the record, I'm Not a Blonde shared that they actually wrote this song during the first COVID-19 lockdown period, and the lyrics actually reflect how, despite the darkness of the times during that time, they started to sense that, and I quote, "Behind something so discomforting lie the occasion to explore something new, different, and unexpectedly beautiful, such as discovering a different way of relating with time, space, and nature." I love that. Let's go ahead and listen to Speak Loud by I'm Not a Blonde. Welcome back, y'all. That lovely tune was Speak Loud by I'm Not a Blonde. But yo, I need to know, were y'all digging the songs and the vibes on the podcast today? Shoot me a DM over on the Instagram account at Beast by Drag and let me know. Also, feel free to send me any indie music recommendations that you all have. I want to know what y'all are rocking out to out there. But on another note, I actually recently hopped over to my friend Dion's podcast, Adulting Horror Stories, which is actually a monthly discussion on adulting fails and insights on how to avoid those fails. And shout out to Dion for being an absolute rock star with his podcast. But go check out my episode, which is titled Friends with Benefits, or Friends and Benefits. And when I tell y'all, Dion and I got into some things on that podcast episode. At one point, I was actually touching on falling for a recent, or maybe like last year, a recent friend with benefits, and it's an absolute key. It's an absolute key. Actually, matter of fact, let's go ahead and get into a clip of that episode. Like at one point, I was telling him that when I went over there last time, that, I was trying to put something like cute and provocative on. I was like, I was trying to wear something cute and provocative for you. And he said, you could just wear your smile.
Ooh,
girl.
Smooth.
Girl, it was too smooth, girl. It was too smooth. I'm over here melting, girl. I'm melting. Yo, wasn't that line so smooth, y'all? Who else is still in that when you want to lay the Mac down? Just when you want to just lay that Mac down, go ahead and just use that line. Go ahead and use it. I give y'all permission. Anyways, y'all, I just want to thank you all for joining me on another episode of Beast by Drag. My name's Jaron, and if you're feeling sickening, go ahead and leave me a review on your favorite podcast app, and be sure to follow the pod. Also, while you're at it, tell a friend, a loved one, tell a rock star, tell a fellow musician, tell a singer, a songwriter. You know what? Tell them all. Tell them all to stream the podcast. Tell them. Many thanks to Hey Baby, Showgran, and I'm Not a Blonde, who all graciously provided their music for the podcast episode today. Beats by Drag is an Odilla podcast. You can follow Beats by Drag on Instagram and TikTok for all of the hottest indie music and latest Drag Race tea at Beats by Drag. And you can also follow Odilla on Spotify to listen to all of the rockin' playlists that I put together over there. Thanks again for listening, and until next time, y'all already know what to do. Keep the beat fresh. Beats by Drag is an Odilla podcast. The theme song You is by Adrian Cabrera. My name is Jaron, yeah, and I'm a boss. Yeah, I came to stunt. Yeah, and I'm a floss. Break it down. I'm not sure if I was breaking it down right there, but I was doing something.